welcome to my channel. My name is Diana Romanowska and I am a certified family law specialist practicing divorce in San Francisco. In the last 3 weeks, I received several phone calls by individuals who are inquiring information about their divorce, and I found a common denominator that they were married for over 8 years to a spouse who didn't work, and they were shocked to find out that California is a no-fault state, that although they were in this marriage where they were supporting for so long, they're still required to pay spousal support for at least half of the length of the marriage if the marriage is under 10 years, and potentially permanently if the marriage is over 10 years. That's a huge shock. Not only that, but they were also shocked to find out that they have to pay not only for their attorney's fees, but for the other side attorney's fees to file a motion to get spousal support from a spouse who actually is divorcing because the other spouse is quote lazy and no matter what, I told them how California law is and what options they have. For example, to put the other person under vocational evaluation, meaning to evaluate their capability to work. It's not really helpful for them to hear, because at the end they will end up probably paying some money anyway for some period of time, at least during the duration of the divorce process. And they were asking me, well, how do I justify this? I'm filing a divorce because the other person is at fault but for being lazy, and now I'm ending up paying for support and attorney's fees and have to give 50% of assets accumulated during the marriage. Yes, that's California law. And not only that, but California also says that it's no-fault state, meaning even if the other spouse ran off with someone else, the paying spouse is still required to pay. There is one exception if the other spouse who is in need of support is cohabitating, meaning living with someone else who is supporting the spouse in need. Then the spouse who is paying support can file a motion and request to terminate or modify based on the other spouse having someone else supporting them, but that's difficult to prove, because usually the other spouse says, well, actually we don't live together. And if you're in a situation where the other spouse is not working and you're not happy, get out now. Don't wait 10 years and then find out that you have to divide 50-50 all your assets accumulated during the marriage and pay spousal support and pay attorney's fees, or create a postnuptial agreement, or before you get married have a prenuptial agreement that excludes spousal support or defines differently assets and accumulation of community property. So I hope that was helpful, and I will see you soon. Bye!